Hey guys, I'm here with the beautiful Mami Mia. We're gonna do a little mini interview and I can't wait for you guys to get to know her.
What's up, y'all? I'm Mami Mia. I'm an artist, songwriter in the Bay Area, sweetheart. So yeah, I was born and raised in the Bay Area, and yeah, that's me.
How long have you been an artist and what made you decide to become an artist?
I've been releasing for like maybe 4 years-ish. So I've been kind of writing since I was 15 earlier actually, maybe 12, like on and off. And once I got to college, I got diagnosed with lupus, and it was like super severe. Like I couldn't walk, I couldn't get out of bed.
Wow.
Like I was losing a bunch of hair, my skin was it was like really bad, like really bad. And so once I took my medicine and it kind of got better and resolved for a little bit. I'm actually going through it right now. But once it resolved, I kind of made like this promise to myself that I would live like my best, my biggest, most fullest life. I think I was 19 at the time, and during that time you're doing a lot of soul searching. Like you're trying to figure out what's your purpose, what is your lane, da da da. So I tried a whole bunch of stuff. Like I tried like dancing, not good. I'm sure there's some really embarrassing videos of me somewhere. So dancing, like I still love to cook, but I got really into cooking and knitting and crocheting.
Oh girl, you gotta teach me that.
I could do that.
Okay.
For a long time I kind of pushed music to the side. Like at around 16, I kind of I dropped it because that's around the time we're applying to colleges, we're mapping out the rest of our life, and so I put music on the back burner, and I didn't think there was ever like a career in it. I didn't think I could do anything with it, so I didn't do anything with it. And so once I was 19, then I came back to it maybe around I was older than 19 when I started doing music again. But I found it again somehow. Like I was kind of just fucking around. Like I would play beats and I'm like, oh, like, okay, like, and then I'd start writing, and then I was like, oh my god, the thing I've been running from is actually the thing that I'm probably supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And then that was that. I just never stopped. Like once I started writing, I would write every day. I'd like on my drive to school and back, like any chance I could get in between classes, during class, like literally, I'd be driving and writing, like, which is not good. I don't condone that. But yeah, so I never stopped. It's just been a lot of fun, and yeah.
Love your backstory. Is there a story behind your artist name?
Yeah, so I guess I had a lot of like Spanish friends, or and they call me Mami, and I just thought that was cute, and Mama Mia.
Mm-hmm.
People used to call me that a lot when I was a kid, like in school.
Oh really?
I thought it was disgusting. I've never been into like that type of stuff. So like I just took the Mami, put it in front of that, and then it was a hit. And then now Mami Mia. Now everybody calls me Mami. But yeah, somebody
Such a great artist
name.
name.
Like, I want everyone to call me Mami.
And what's your writing process like? And what do you enjoy writing about the most?
Lately, a lot of what I've been writing is like about basically like leveling up, glowing up, claiming your space, being the person that you're supposed to be, owning that. And my process really is just like, I'll usually get a beat from dope producers, like someone in the room who's not in the video, but I work a lot with my homie Willis, who's secretly in the room right now. Not so secretly, but so he'll either build a beat from scratch with me, or just send me some. Actually, most of the time at this point we're building together now. I mean, I don't do anything, but he builds stuff, and then.
What you mean you don't do anything?
Like, I don't like tell him like, oh, at this.
Yeah.
But I always like the challenge. I think
Right.
Willis always brings. Willis brings the sauce out of me for sure. Like every producer I work with brings something different out of me, and I think that Willis does bring out like multiple and like all aspects of like who I am. But yeah, the process is like I have a beat, and then I kind of just make noises, and then if I don't find a word that strikes inspiration for the rest of the song,
Mm-hmm.
then I'll like sit and I'll think about the beat. I'm like, where does this take me? Where am I going? Or like, what am I feeling right now?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so then I'll just kind of build off that and then make a whole world or like a story or like, you know, grab from my memories, something like that.
What's your favorite song you've ever written personally and why?
I think something from that album for sure. The one that we just dropped. So I just actually dropped an album on August 16th with Willis. He produced the whole thing and like mixed and mastered and like everything.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
Y'all better stream it.
It is pretty dope. I do like it a lot. And it's getting pretty good feedback. So I hope y'all like it too if you listen.
Yes.
So I think my favorite one right now would either be Real Life or Hella Reasons.
Love Hella Reasons.
Because Hella Reasons is like, it's one of those songs that checks me. Like, it's like, you know, sometimes you might get caught up in like, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that, I don't have this, I don't have that. But it's like, with Hella Reasons, it kind of like puts me in check. And it's like, hey, like, you do have this, this, and that. Like, don't forget about this, this, and that. Because, like, you need to be grateful for that. It's a gift. You could not have that. It could be taken away tomorrow. An asteroid could come and hit your house. And then an asteroid on your house. And then, you know, you don't have anything. So it's like, you know, you really got to appreciate what you have. So I think just the sentiments behind that song and how it makes other people feel too. That one might be my favorite right now. And then Real Life, I just love. It's a vibe.
That too.
And it's like, that one I think captures like all of who I am as a person. And it's like, for me, that song was like me kind of accepting myself for like, yeah, sometimes I do answer the phone a little late. Sometimes I do have a hot-headed temper, but like, you know, whatever. It's like, you know, you gotta accept yourself for who you are. And that song kind of made me like do that.
Well, what kind of music do you like to make the most? Like, what genre do you normally lean into?
Definitely, like, I fall in between genres heavy, but I would say like alternative pop, alternative R&B. Lately I've been doing a lot more pop leaning things, which is kind of funny because I don't really listen to pop. You'd probably be really surprised at like my music taste.
Oh, absolutely not. I like a bunch of different genres.
Most people probably would, because I know I look really sweet, but I love me some like really ignorant fave rap all the way. But yeah, I don't know. I just really like to make, I don't know, just stuff that hits hard, stuff that I like a special kind of pop that is not like bleh. Like some pop makes me want to like gag. So I want to make pop that doesn't make people want to gag.
Yeah, of course. What were some of your early fears or challenges as a new artist, and how did you overcome those?
My early fears, probably, you know, like, am I good enough? Do I have it? Can I be better? Like, so and so is doing this, this, and that. So, like, I think one big thing that that was a challenge early on was like making content.
Oh my god!
And like getting in front of the camera and like, you know, even performing or, you know, doing that type of stuff. But so for a couple of years, like probably the first 2 years of my like artist career, like I would be like so upset, like so booty tickled, so like so like hurt that like I would see other people, you know, kind of in the same bracket as me, you know, same experience level. Like I see them doing stuff and them having the audacity to like, you know, be them and show up and like be a, you know, just do their thing. And like, I was like, why can't I do that? Like, what the fuck is stopping me? Like, why am I scared to do it? Like, and so really what helped me is like getting to the root of the problem. It's like, okay, well, why do I feel like I can't show up like that? You know, why, like, is it because I'm scared? Like, am I scared of what? Like, well, probably scared of judgment. I'm probably scared of what people are going to think. But once I resolve that issue, and I think, like, any issue you have, you need to get to the root of the problem. Otherwise, it's never going to get solved.
Amen.
You're never going to get better. You're never going to grow.
Amen.
So I got to the root of the problem,
Right.
and I was like, okay, whatever. Like, yeah, I think we all kind of do care a little bit, you know, about what people might say. But it's like, if you really think about it, why it doesn't really matter.
No,
Like,
doesn't matter.
nobody cares.
No.
Nobody cares about what you really like. I mean, yeah, there's people who like care in a good way about what's going on in your life, but
Yeah.
if you make a mistake, if you look dumb, like if your video's not like perfect, crisp quality, like if people really don't care. But
No.
what makes people like you, I think, is like when they could tell that you're doing what you do.
Yeah.
And like when you own that, like I think that's why. I mean, I never felt like people would clown on me. Maybe they did, and if you did, fuck you and fuck off. But I mean, like it's like, okay, like even if you do have something to say, it's like, okay, and I'm doing this, and what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Go ahead, say something. Say something to me.
Who are you again?
Right? Who are you again? I'm like, I'm doing what I love. Like, you're watching me do what I love.
Exactly.
So welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. So many gems dropped. Oh my gosh. Like, I just love how self-aware you are and
That's
seeing the
thing.
growth. Like,
You
I
have
think
to be
that's-
self-aware.
Yes.
Because you can't really get better. You can't elevate unless you
Yes.
can check yourself. Because there's so many people who, like, they make stuff, especially starting beginner people. They're like, oh, yeah, that's so fire. I'm the best. I'm the best. And, like, I never believed that I was, like, the best.
Mhm.
And, like, there's, like, a happy medium. Like, there's a balance that you need to have. Like, yeah, like, you do need to know that you're the shit,
Mhm.
but you need to humble yourself too, because there's always something you can improve on. There's always something you can do better. And if you think that you can't do anything wrong, then it's like, then you're never going to get better than this. So
True.
self-awareness.
Self-awareness, y'all.
Know thyself.
Well, I feel like we kind of talked about this too. I mean, my next question was, what is the biggest lesson you learned as an artist? Do you think it's the self-awareness thing?
I mean I think my biggest life hack, I've probably said this a couple times. I don't know how many people actually watch on my show, but
Oh, they watch it. Trust
they do. Yeah, people do.
Especially the haters are watching the most.
Is like make your weaknesses your strength. And so yeah, like I sucked at making content. I hated it. Like it really gave me anxiety and it would stress me out. Like, but I do it now a lot, and now people know me for it. Like
Yeah.
people like appreciate what I do, and they look up to me for what I do. So, you know, if there's anything that you suck at, like for example, like hooks, like I know hooks are probably not my strong suit, but if, you know, they will be if I just keep whittling away at that skill set. Like I just keep working at it and working at it. So that's my method for literally everything. Like just try to make my weaknesses my strengths, and then eventually you'll be like low-key unstoppable.
Exactly. What do you think the best part about being an artist is?
But I think it's like the magic of like creating, because if you really think about it, like where the fuck are these thoughts coming from? where is it coming from? Like where are the vibes coming from? Where are the ideas coming from? But we don't all have the same ideas. We don't all have the same thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, you know, every time we work on a song together, right? Like we each come up with something like totally different. And it's just so cool that like what you write and what you lay down is what you receive.
Right.
And, like what I do is what I receive. And it's so cool to see like what we can make based on like whatever is in the air that we're pulling from. Like where is it coming from?
Right.
But like, you know, sometimes it's like I surprise myself. Like
Same.
it's like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
that's nice. That's a bar. Good job. Good job, brain.
Exactly. Yeah, I totally agree. That's the best part about being an artist.
Fun.
Who is your favorite artist and why?
That's hard.
Or if you can name the top three, top three artists maybe.
My favorite artists. I'd probably say right now it doesn't align at all with like my
It's all good.
my music, but I love G Perico. He's one of my favorites. G Perico, Mike Sherm, and I love me some Post Malone.
I love
I
Post
love
Malone.
Posty. Fun fact: I almost changed my IG username to Post Malone's babe. And like
Sorry,
20s.
Marcus.
Yeah, I told him, you know. He's like, I understand. I would too. But that was definitely before Mami Mia existed.
Gotcha.
But yeah, those are probably my top three.
Great choices. Who's your dream collab though?
G Perico. I was saying that in the car. I was like, if I had to collab with G Perico, I'd die. Like, I don't know if he'd like me, but I would.
thought he would.
I love him. I just like his voice,
Right.
And like just like his like everything. So G Perico is one of them. I would also love to work with Posty too.
Yeah.
I don't think Mike Sherm and I would be a good match. I'd still love to tackle that. And maybe probably Doja Cat. Yeah, I love Doja Cat. She's one of my favorites too.
Love for sure, Cat. Who is your hero in your life and why? Like, who's really inspired you?
Who's my hero in my life? Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, it's okay.
I'd probably say my hero is Marcus.
Oh, tears. Tears. I need a tissue. Somebody get me a tissue. Oh,
Not my ugly cry.
it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
But I'm gonna keep answering.
Marcus, can you hide your beard just for that?
Look at him
Kind of break the.
He just said, "Aw, thank you, Willis."
I just don't think I could do like anything without. Like, I mean, that sounds like super dependent. Like, dependency.
No.
But it's like I definitely don't think I could have made it to where I am now without him.
Oh.
I probably couldn't eat good without him. Like, I couldn't do, like, you know, he just makes my life so like fun and gives me a lot to write about. And like
Emotional.
me too. And like, you know, he literally like gives me life. Like, he gives me a reason to keep going and keep doing everything I do. Like, so yeah, I'd say him. He's definitely saved me. Like, I think, yeah, he definitely gives me a reason to look forward to like the future and stuff. So
Shout out to freaking Marcus, man. Whenever you're ready for the next question.
it's okay. I ain't no bitch. Let's keep going. I don't mind crying in front of people. Like, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. What advice do you have for new artists that are just starting out?
Have fun with it. I think definitely have fun with it is one of them. I'm gonna say a couple if that's cool.
Yeah, go
like what makes a dope artist dope, right? I think it's like their ability to do them, like do something different, like have a sound, right? And I think the only way you can really find your sound is to have fun with it. Like,
Amen.
it kind of annoys me when people are like, oh, like I love, maybe they don't say this, but it's when people make music and they sound literally like a carbon copy of somebody else. Or
Exactly
like their
the same.
style is exactly the same as somebody else. Their flow is exactly the same as somebody else. Like, it's just, I'm like, we don't need you.
Yeah.
You know,
We
like,
already got that.
like, be you because we need you. Like, why are you trying to be like Beyonce? Why are you trying to be like Kehlani? Like, stop. Like, just be you because literally, like, we already have Kehlani. You don't need to do that. Like,
exactly. A
so
lot of copycats.
yeah. So it's just annoying. That's just annoying to me, especially because it's like I don't know. It's just, let's hear something else. Like, I'm tired of hearing all the same sounds. I'm tired of hearing people making all the same decisions. Like, do something different. Like, be original. But I feel like growing up, I've always liked kind of different music. Like, I've never been like a big like radio person. So I do kind of like people who sound different. So maybe I'm biased, but I think another one would be, you know, there's so much information out there online, right? There's so many people saying this and that. There's so many, like, there's conflicting information. Most people, you know, maybe they'll just listen to one person, or like they'll hold it as the truth if they're learning stuff on YouTube. But it's like, you know, you need to do your own research. You need to do your own due diligence. Maybe even do research on the person you're learning from. You know, like, are they even qualified to be giving you advice or whatever? But it's like, you know, you can't just take the blueprint or the model of somebody else's career, or like somebody else, like, oh, I'm gonna drop a song every day because Russ did that, and like that worked for him. He already did that. It's not impressive anymore. You have to do something different, like, you know. So I think, like, you can, like, listen to people's advice and listen to their knowledge and whatever, but you need to pick and choose what's right for you.
Exactly.
What works best with your lifestyle and your life, because, like, it's just going to cause less friction in your creative process, your work ethic, your everything. Like, if you can just take the bits and pieces that are pertinent to you, and I mean, obviously, like, don't be dumb. Like, you know, seek out the knowledge and, like, try to like learn, right? But like, you can't learn. You can't be a well-rounded, well-knowledgeable person if you only have one outlet. You have one viewpoint. You have tunnel vision. Like, you need to see the world. You know what I mean? Like, get different perspectives so you can offer the world, like, a bigger thing than just this one narrow track. So that's what I would say. Wow.
So many gems. Well, we're down to our last question before the lightning round, but do you have a recent release or upcoming project you'd like to share? I know you talked about your album you just dropped. Can you talk a little bit more, you know, just like what it's about, like any concepts you want to share about the album?
Sure. So my album just dropped on August 16th. I don't know when you're going to see this, but it's probably new to you. So listen to it anyway. It's called Real Life. And I mean, with Real Life, I really just wanted to celebrate real life for what it actually is. In my real life for what it actually is. And, like, you know, just really romanticize the hell out of the life that I do live. Because, like, it does deserve to be celebrated. Like, the simple moments. Like, it's the small things. Like, in Hella Reasons, I say, like, you know, I have a lemon tree, I have food at the crib, I have 10 solid friends, like, I have my memories, you know what I mean? Like, those all deserve to be appreciated and loved and celebrated just as much as your big wins, you know? Like, you don't always have to be churning out awards or like, whatever else people celebrate. Like, but, like, to have just a positive life, I think, you need to appreciate all the little moments, like air, you know? Again, an asteroid can come out of the air and, like, explode the whole thing, and we have no more air.
True.
We're all gone. Nothing. No more life, you know? So it's just, like, the little things. So that's what real life is about, just celebrating the little things and the big things, you know? And just celebrating real life.
Well, that's beautiful. You guys better listen to the album because it's incredible. All produced by Willis as well.
Yes.
So definitely check it out, y'all. All right, well, it's time for our lightning round. I have my own version of lightning round, and it's called Tash Torture. Don't worry, don't be scared.
Scary.
1 second, Mia. Just.
Is she gonna drop water on me?
It's nothing like that.
Is she gonna tickle me?
No.
Tickle torture.
Let's drop it. Okay, so Mia, I want you to count to 10 very slowly.
1.
Wait, you have to close your eyes though.
Oh. Can I look?
No, not yet.
7. I'm gonna throw up. 8.
You're good, you're good.
9.
Safe hands. All right, Mia.
I'm worried.
Sorry, is my mustache making you uncomfortable? Alright, so what's going to happen is everyone that I interview, we're doing a little competition, and we're going to see who does the lightning round the fastest.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
3 words to describe yourself as an artist.
Bubbly, sparkly, swagalicious.
1 thing you absolutely love about yourself.
Swagalicious.
Favorite movie or show.
Borat.
Favorite food.
Korean barbecue.
Favorite hobbies outside of music.
Crocheting.
Dream vacation.
Spain.
1 big thing you absolutely have to do or accomplish before you kick the bucket.
What's a bucket? Kick a bucket.
That means like if you die.
Eat pasta in Italy.
Oh, time.
36.
36. Well, that completes our interview with Mami Mia today. Mia, thank you so much for being with us.
I love your mess. Sorry.
Sometimes I forget it's there, but I'm so used to wearing. No, actually, no, I shouldn't say that. Anyway.
I always wear this. I actually always look like this.
Yeah, anytime I feel anxiety, like I just gotta stick up a mustache and I feel better.
I'm gonna do that.
So anyway, thank you, Mami Mia, for doing this interview with me. Thank you guys for watching. Last but not least, where can everyone find you on socials and music platforms?
Again, my name is Mami Mia. You can find me on my website at www.mamimiamusic.com. And you can find me on IG and TikTok at aka.mami.mia. You can search me on all streaming platforms. My name, Mami Mia. And that's what it is.
That's what it is, y'all. Peace.